and support that pawn again. And maybe that's just the winning plan. You move the knight, you move the pawn. The pawn's threatening to move in this position again, and it just looks horrible. It's been kind of a day of knights, hasn't it? We have Magnus Carlsen dominating with the knights this game. The knights dominating. Aronian dominating with the knight as well. So they're
Knights of the future, you know.
Yeah, I've always liked the knights. You know, I like my tricks, as I'm sure you know, Danny. But I love how tricky the knights are. And,
David, you highlighted A7. I actually think Fabi missed that. I was also looking at it, and the reason is that if we go back quickly, A7 could have been played because if you took it, there was a fork on C8, and I wonder if Fabi missed that. So now that he didn't go for that, we're back in a bit of a mess here. A7. Anyway, so this is high stakes because again, Magnus has already punched his ticket to the next round. Fabiano has an opportunity to do it, but he may be missing chances. Although now that I look at time as well, Iturrizaga, oh my gosh, he made that last move with 1.2 seconds on the clock. This is not where you want to be.
Yeah, it's so complicated. White has so many options to be ready to play your next move in 3 or 4 seconds, and for it to not be a blunder, that's going to be incredibly difficult for him. But Fabi, 50 seconds. What can he try? He's missed some wins already.
Yeah.
Knight forks are so hard to spot. It's easy from the comfort of the studio, but where is the killer blow? Okay, he steps
he goes
back.
knight b2.
could he just gone rook?
I think he could have played rook b8, Simon. I think so. He ends up doing the same thing, but
maybe he prefers his knight here so he can blockade the pawns. And this is if he can stop that b pawn, I'm assuming he's winning, but it's not so clear, is it?
It's not so clear.
That's a really nice move, rook c2, because it stopped knight c5 check that was threatening to fork and win the pawn. Look at this. He's keeping the pressure alive. This is
Yeah, this is unclear by the looks of it. I mean, now it's the black king and the black rook which kind of dominate with those pawns as well. So it's a bit of a turnaround. And this is, can the white knight fork the king and rook? That's the question. But, wow, it's too complicated for me now.
Yeah, it's
far too complicated.
It's a fork in the game because he either has to give that knight check, bring the white knight to b4, and maybe even take that black rook, or Fabi has to try and bail out somehow. He's just walked into this, this double attack.
Wow.
And
it's not every day you hesitate about winning an exchange like this, but when you've got 2 passed pawns, he's allowing to get a knight. Okay, do you have alt on? He doesn't have enough time. You have to hold alt and get a queen.
That's right. He needs to make a move 2 seconds.
He doesn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to do it. Oh my God, Fabi played the pre-move. Pre-move on a queen gambit.
Oh my God.
You can see he's smiling as well.
And that's it. It's over.
As soon as it happened, I knew it was the case because he didn't know what to do. You have to hold alt to get a queen. If you have auto queen on, you have to hold alt so that you can get a knight.
Wow.
So he literally played the auto queen gambit right there.
Wow. And if you make a queen, you lose on the spot. And with that, with just seconds on the clock, Iturrizaga goes down and Fabiano Caruana takes the match and Danny Range with head in hands.
I never have auto queen on for this reason. I also lose a lot of chess games in time scrambles. But the reason you have auto queen on, I don't know if we want to show it quickly, David, is because normally you want to get a queen 90% of the time. But in this case, if you get a queen, there's a skewer on c8, and white just wins. But if you hold alt, you can bring up the piece palette, which lets you choose. Again, that is how the chess.com server works. And if we want to complain about that, there's no reason to, because you just don't have to have auto queen on. But if you have auto queen on, you have to know this shortcut. Otherwise, you can lose games like this, and we've seen it before.
do you know the worst thing, Danny, is I don't know how to make a knight either in this position.
You hold down alt?
Yeah, I think it's in a different...
I'm on a different program, so
Wow.
so figure this out. But a knight here would give a check to the white king.
What a heartbreaking moment there for Iturrizaga. And I think right now he's sitting there trying to figure this out so it doesn't happen again. But he had this one.